Hi everybody, today we are going to be making these adorable little pocket prayer squares. So these prayer squares are designed that you pop them in your pocket, and then when you put your hand in your pocket you can feel that there's a little cross in there, and it means that you can always be reminded that Jesus is with you. So for this tutorial you are going to need some thread, a rotary cutter, a little pair of scissors, 2 contrasting pieces of fabric. You can use a third for the back, a quilting square and a cutting mat. Oh, and a little cross. So the first thing we're going to do is cut some 2-inch strips of fabric. You can use the mat to measure it. So I'm going to do a 2-inch wide strip of this and a 2-inch wide strip of this fabric, and then we're going to sew them together. So here we are, our 2 strips of 2 inches wide each. We're going to sew them together with an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance in the middle. Make sure to give your seam a really good press, but this is us sewn together. What we're going to do now is we are going to trim it into 2-inch pieces. So we'll have 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, and not quite enough for the 5th. But we're going to have 4 different sections of 2 inches wide. Right, these are our 4 lots of pieces, and what we're going to do now is we are going to turn 2 of them around, and then we are going to sew these together, making sure the middles line up with another 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch seam allowance in the middle. Right, so these are pressed. I have also gone ahead and cut 2 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch back squares. I like to measure these once they're together before I cut the backs, just in case I've gone over on the seam allowance or anything else like that, or a bit wonky. As you can see, one of the sides is a bit wonky. So I prefer to cut once I can measure it and see how much it's come out at. But these are 3.5 inches. Technically, with seam allowances, you should be looking at 3.5 inch squares as well. One little tip for these: before you sew from the front to the back, we're going to sew along the 3 sides here when we come to putting them right sides together and sewing. What I would say is to just stay stitch the 4th or the top open edge, because when you turn it inside out, this seam here has a habit of coming apart. So if you stay stitch it really, really close to the edge, it will keep everything in place. And then once we've done that, we're going to, so we'll stay stitch across the top, and then we're going to put them on top of each other and sew along 3 sides and then turn them inside out. So as you can see, I've gone across 3 of the edges and then just trimmed the corners. I've turned it inside out. That's where our little stay stitching is. So I've turned it inside out and folded it over and given it a bit of a press, so everything is neat and tidy. Now I'm just going to take my little cross and pop it in. Ooh, excuse fiddly fingers, and sew all the way around all 4 edges. Obviously making sure not to get the cross caught in under my needle. And there we have it. Literally within a few minutes, some really lovely little gifts to give out. So I gave these to some kids on our youth camp. They're really lovely little fundraisers for your church or maybe for your women's group. And they take literally no time and they use up loads of your scraps. Couldn't be better. You can add a little note in with them to explain sort of what they are. I'll add that to the side in a second just to give you an idea of the wording and stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. See you next week.